Hi, my name is Tansu Türkoğlu and I am Product Manager of Dynamic Dashboards. In this video, I will introduce you using Dynamic Dashboards. Dynamic Dashboards is a unique product in its space and allows you to easily integrate dashboards into your ASP.NET web application. Dynamic Dashboards convert regular ASP.NET user controls to drag-drop widgets and manage all lifecycle automatically, including viewstate and partial rendering. Your users, not you, design their dashboards using your widgets. You can use any ASP.NET Server control, including third-party controls inside widgets. This provides great flexibility and freedom for your users. Let's start with an empty ASP.NET web application. In this example, we will have two pages. One page lists dashboards will be used to create dashboards and to list dashboards. And the other page, let's say view dashboard, we will use this page to view a single dashboard. We can start implementing view dashboard page. In order to display a dashboard, we have to drop at least 3 controls to the page. An ASP.NET Script Manager, a Kalite Script Manager, which is responsible for rendering JavaScript and other resources required for Dynamic Dashboard framework, and a Dashboard Surface Control, which is responsible for displaying a dashboard. When you drop these controls, your web config file is automatically updated. If you are using iOS 7 and greater versions, you may prefer deleting HTTP handlers and HTTP modules inside system web section. If you are using iOS 6 and below versions, these lines should exist and you can safely remove these lines inside system.web server section. Let's start implementing. It's pretty easy. If not, page is postback. Get the unique identifier of dashboard to be displayed using the request query string. Set this ID to dashboard key, property of dashboard surface, and the regular data binding. That's it. And we can now implement list dashboards. For this, we can drop a label, a text box, and a button. Create dashboard. And title of dashboard. Create a new dashboard instance. Set a unique instance key. Set title from text box. Optionally set a username. You can use current principal to get the active user or logged in user. Set a height for a dashboard. maybe set a icon. That's it. You can manually insert rows and columns to dashboard, or just call create default rows. Use dashboard framework that creates dashboard method, and this will create the dashboard instance using the active provider. We can use a repeater to display a list of dashboards, and use a hyperlink to navigate to view dashboard ASPX. Data binder dot eval container data item. Use the instance key property and navigate to view dashboard ASPX using the ID value. And we can use text equals the same logic, but instead of instance key, we can use title. Okay. If not, page is postback. Create a method bind dashboards. Let's use repeaters, data source, get all dashboards using dashboard framework.get dashboards, and call data bind method. We can also call this method after creating a dashboard. Now it's time to configure our provider. In this example, we will use SQL Server Provider. To do so, we can create a new database -db. Okay, copy the connection string and add this connection string to the web config. My connection string, provider name, system data SQL client, and connection string is okay. Just use the smart tag of dashboard service control, click provider settings, select my connection string as the connection string to be used by dynamic dashboard framework, and click create metadata. This will create tables required for storing dashboards, dashboard definitions, widget settings, widget positions, and other stuff. You can also create a sample widget, title, icon, set an icon, the control path for widgets, and the control path for editor. Just update it. You can also use widget types to open this editor. Now we have developed two pages for displaying a dashboard, to create a dashboard and list existing dashboards, and we configured our provider. Just add a new connection. Select our recent database. And here are the tables. It's time. What was the error? Yeah. Okay. It's time to have a test run. Okay. We can create a dashboard titled first dashboard. Okay. And a second dashboard. Okay. Just click here, view dashboard as APX, and our dashboard is ready. First dashboard, the star icon, create widgets. Let's create some widgets. Another instance. Okay. Everything seems working except our widget doesn't exist now. Okay, second part, we can start developing our widget. Create a directory, add a new web user control, add an update panel, and set its update mode to conditional, and let's give a name panel, and content template ASP label ID equals test label. Okay. You can use your user control just like this. Okay. Or you may prefer implementing iWidget control. If you implement this interface, you will have three methods: to bind, to react to commands, dashboard commands, and to initialize. Inside bind, we can set a value for our label. Now string, and inside comment method we can use comment data dot comment type. Probably you will want to rebind your widget when user refreshes your widget, and return which update panels are updated. And the same is valid for settings changed. And for other commands, you can just return null. Okay. Let's have a test run again. Display first dashboard. This is the time when user clicks, refresh, change. Now let's add an widget editor. Add a user control widget editor. Put a sample text box, id equals test box, and we have to implement iWidget control, iWidget editor for widget editors. Okay, this is the entry method and this is the finishing method. Let's get an instance to the currently editing widget using dashboard framework. That get widget instance key. Okay, we got the instance and we can make a check here. If instance dot widget settings contains key RSS URL, for example, set this to the text property of test box. Else test box dot text set an empty value. Since we will need the instance edited, save this value inside viewstate. Okay, now on edit, just get the instance using viewstate. Set the edited value. Equals test box dot test and update the widget instance and return true. This means our editor completed editing successfully. Just open provider settings and create sample widget editor page. We create the sample widget editor. Okay, just build the solution, and before going to a test, we can use the setting. Just say if instance dot widget settings contains key RSS URL, set this to test label dot text instance dot widget settings RSS URL. Else just set a warning. Please open editor. Okay. Now we can have a test run. Go to first dashboard. Please open editor. Set some value and the user edit configuration Okay, you can just change this image or copy a image here. Just working is enough, I think. Okay, we developed a widget, we developed an editor, we set a configuration value, and lastly we can demonstrate some useful settings. For example, we can set show dashboard list panel true. If you set this property to true, the dashboard will list other dashboards. You can also set default dashboard view mode to current page and set an URL view dashboard aspx id equals the instance key. This will render hyperlinks for the dashboards. Just again have a test run. Okay, open first dashboard, view dashboard, first dashboard, second dashboard. Just open second dashboard. As you noticed, changed the URL. Second, and just add another instance. Lastly, I want to demonstrate how easy you can use your existing code as widgets. Let's copy this to our widget and copy to methods, bind dashboards inside our widget, and instead of setting this, just call bind dashboards. Okay. Let's have a test run. Go to first dashboard, and now the same controls are here. Create a new dashboard. Okay, we create the new dashboard. Go to new dashboard, an empty dashboard, add another instance. Here, our dashboard. It seems okay. Thank you very much.